Hey guys, we reached 100 subscribers, so you know what that means. Time to draw a new icon for my channel. Also, real quick, I just want to thank you guys for getting me to 100 subscribers, because I feel like that was really quick. Because I started midway through December, and it's literally the start of March, so it was 2.5 months. I just want to mention that I lost some of my footage, actually half my footage, the first half, so you don't get to see any of the sketching or any of the basic coloring. Right now, as you can hopefully see, I am working on shading the braid in my hair. Well, technically it's a Dutch braid or a French braid. I don't really know. I do both. Well, I usually do. Actually, I can't even do them myself. My mom does French, the double French braids in my hair, but I had Dutch braids done on my hair a year ago at a party, and I really liked that. I don't know if you could really tell, but it's technically supposed to be me in this drawing, because it's my channel. I can be on the icon. It just makes sense. But since it's supposed to be me, I decided to do an outfit that I would wear. Not my favorite outfit, because you'll see the t-shirt later. I can't really wear that because it's my channel name. It'd be cool, but I don't own that. And this hairline took me forever, so I'm gonna skip past that. So now that I've skipped to working on the braid, I think it is a good time to mention that I actually deleted both of the braids. I guess not the whole braid, because I didn't delete the top part, because that was okay for me. But these, I didn't use reference because I was in the car, which is also why parts of it was a little shaky. I don't know if you can really tell in time lapse, but I think if it was slowed, you would be able to tell. I think there. But that's not really a braid, so I'm just gonna skip past that. Moving over to the face, you guys will be relieved to know that I ended up redoing this face. There you go, I deleted it. Thank you. But deleting the old face meant I needed to do a new face. So I skipped over the sketching part, and now I am just outlining it, but I'm going to skip past that too, because it's kind of repetitive. And it's already on to coloring, and I don't know if you guys noticed, but I actually went in and thinned out the outline, because I wanted some variation in the thicknesses. Moving on to the eyes, and those are not close to my eye shade. Please change that. That is closer. A bit cartoony, but it also is a cartoon drawing resembling me. I don't know how much it looks like me, but we're gonna pretend it does. Now I'm just erasing stuff, because I am a very messy colorer when it comes to digitally, and here are my swatches. Now we are already moving on to the outline. I kept messing this up, either because I was in the car or because I suck at doing outlines. Probably both. It kind of defeated the whole purpose of me doing the shading in the first place. I kept the shading, obviously, and I think it makes it look better, but I kind of did the shading so that it would make everything stand out, because I was not going to do an outline. Then I outlined the face, because I don't know how to do it without the outline. And that was the whole thing. And taking a break from outlining, I had to shade the shirt I'm wearing, which you can kind of see now. I would not have that shirt. I mean, I would wear it, but I don't have it because it's my channel name. Also, I am kind of in love with how this little crease went. I was oh yeah, it needs to go through the logo. So I tried it, and it's it looks really good, but I don't know if it looks good for the drawing. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, I don't really know how to explain it. Now I'm moving on to doing this little tail thing, which was actually pretty easy to do, because I just kind of made one crease. The less creases, the better. I did not like doing the shirt because it was very repetitive. Purple line, blend it out. Purple line, blend it out. basically what I'm doing here. Moving on from that, this is what I think was the easiest part of doing the shirt, because it was like, I don't know what you would call the shading, but the shadow, I guess. I don't know, the far side. Side away from the light. But it was really easy because it was like just one side, and I didn't have to like blend it out on both, and one side got to be darker. Well, I guess doing this like shirt, like fold, was also pretty easy. Moving back to the face, this was where I was trying to figure out a brush to do my freckles with, because me in real life has light freckles. Not like a whole bunch, but also not like just 2. But some of these brushes were like really weird. But eventually I landed on a brush that I actually liked. Not that. That looks like scales. But this is what I used. Turning to the eyes, I am adding some shading to give it a little bit more depth, because the eyes are the windows to the soul. And I don't know why I kept bouncing around from like place to place on my drawing, because I went from the t-shirt to the outline to the face, and I know that's not the order I wanted, but I don't really care. But now I'm working on the shorts. I think I could have made them a little darker, because they're a bit more gray than I would have liked them to be. Kind of wish they were more black, but what's done is done. And they still look pretty good. I'm just being picky, like always. Now, finally, I am back working on the outline, and I think this is where I finish it. I have mixed feelings about doing outlines, because it's like, on one hand, they're easy, because you're just outlining what you've already done. But on the other hand, they're really repetitive sometimes, especially if you use multiple like brush sizes in your drawing, mostly digital art, but like, I guess, well, traditional art, it's not really, because like you need to just pull out a pen, but like digital art, at least for me, I have to like move it, because it doesn't have, I can't like type in the size. So that's what I don't like about it. Now I'm doing the highlights, because highlights make everything better. Tell me I'm wrong. Oh wait, you can't. And then I started to work on the background, but it's like, yeah, usually I do that to finish it off. I would've, but someone decided not to use a reference to do the braid. Anyway, so first I started with just doing circles, which I figured out a better way to do, which is why I just deleted them. That was kind of satisfying though. But I'm just gonna skip past that. So yeah, see, all the hard work, gone. Because I wanted a different background. I did more of a watercolory one for this, and that looks really good. And then I decided to just bring back the circles, because I was too indecisive on which ones I wanted. Now, what you all have been waiting for, okay, no you haven't, I redo the braid. And this is me erasing the outline. Kind of boring, so I'm just gonna skip past that. Once I finished erasing everything, and I didn't erase the full outline, I just hid the canvas, don't worry. But I used a zigzag like I did in my first attempt, but my first attempt I didn't use a reference, so I didn't know how to use the zigzag. Now I do. And here is where I really showcased my horrible coloring skills when it comes to digital drawing. Literally did not try to keep it in the lines. But it's fine, because that's why we have the eraser tool, right? But erasing this braid because I had a terrible painting job, that's my fault. I'm just gonna skip past that, because it's pretty repetitive. After I finished cleaning up the edges with the sketch on, I took the sketch off because it covered up the edges, so it looked really bad, especially that right there. So just went in with a smaller brush and touched that up. And finally, I am working on the outline, which looks a whole lot better than my old one did because I used reference. But I'm just gonna skip past that because it's pretty repetitive. It's literally like all the other outlines I did. And it was the same thing for the other side. So skipping past that. Now I'm moving on to doing the shading of the braid for the second time because I did not use reference the first time, as I mentioned many times before, and completely screwed it up. This was incredibly repetitive and boring, so I'm just gonna skip past most of it. You'll live, don't worry. And I am already done with the first braid. Moving on to the second braid. This one did not take as long because it was a shorter braid that was not as long. So that was nice. Now I am coloring in the last section of the braid. And now it is time to set my new icon. And the new icon is set. Bye!